Hi team, welcome to my channel. My name is Janet. Today's workout is only 10 minutes long, focusing on toning up your abs. All the workout is done pretty much sitting down on the mat or lying down, or maybe a little bit of planking on the hands and elbows. You don't need anything but your body weight today, so no equipment required. All exercises will be about 50 seconds long with a 10 seconds rest in between for you to shake out the muscles and also for you to get into the position for the next move. Some of the movements today will have a level 1 option if you'd like to take it. Of course, you can take it up a notch and I'll go into level 2s for those of you who are feeling a little bit advanced or wanting to work a little bit harder today. If you have enjoyed your workout today, please let me know by liking this video, maybe even leaving some comments, as it will help really pick up the engagement on my channel. And of course, subscribe and share with a friend. Now, just find a little bit of space in the house, team, and let's get started.
All right, team, we're going to start on the ground as we said in the intro, or the moves are pretty much on the mat. This first move is a single leg extension. Make sure your abs are pulled in. And you're just going to do level 1 tapping if your lower back has issues like I am doing here. Level 2s, then you start to straighten the legs. So notice when I bend my knees back, they stay at 90 degrees, which means the knees stay over the hips. I don't draw them any closer towards my chest because I want to keep that tension on in your abs. Pull your belly button in. And then as you press the leg away, you're exhaling, inhaling as you go, just to make it the most efficient. Great, coming up to that first rest there. Second movement, you're going to tap through the ankles and then release the arms and legs back. Head comes onto the ground. Do a circular motion with the arms come in. Exhale to come out. So inhale as you crunch. Exhale, extension. If your lower back starts to arch or you feel uncomfortable, you're going to extend the legs a little bit higher towards the roof, or maybe not extend it out as straight. See how you go with that. But as your abs get stronger over time, you will be able to maintain that contact with your lower back and not overarch through and dome through that stomach. Doming is just when your stomach sort of rounds out and you have space behind your lower back area. So rather than working your deep core, you're working sort of the superficial muscles at the top. Good. All right, have a little moment. Maybe swish the knee side to side if you need that moment to rest. Otherwise, the next move is a scissor leg. One leg up, one leg down. Hands go behind the thighs. Level 1s, you keep your head and shoulders down or return to this if you get tired. Level 2s, your head and shoulders are up the whole time. My eyes are looking forward towards my thigh. One breath, one movement. Chin tucks a little bit to the chest. Imagine you're holding like a rolled up sock or a peach underneath that neck there. Keeps your neck elongated out so it's not just straining and hanging back. A lot of times people tend to drop their head back and maybe eyes are looking to the roof, which might get a little bit uncomfortable over time, especially if your abs are not quite strong yet. You might overexert your neck muscles. Always a good idea to drop the head down if it starts to get too much. Well, good. All right, have a little moment there. All right, we're going to crisscross the legs. One leg goes over the other and then we're swapping over. Our legs are coming out straight. So I start with my legs slightly higher to the roof. That's for my level 1 options. We're going to keep the legs higher. Level 2, see how I drop my legs now, maybe to 45. Some of you might even be able to go a little bit lower than that towards the mat. As long as you can maintain that neutral spine or maybe a flatter lower back, that's the most important part. You'll see your chest starts to flare and your lower back starts to overarch. And those of you with sensitive lower back issues, you will start to feel a little strain there, which is why you lift your legs back up to the roof there, just to help you keep it nice and safe. Good. All right, have a little moment, shake out that lower back. All right, we're going to work some lower ab workout. The legs are going to lift up, lower back and bum is coming off the ground, and then the legs go out to 45. So level 1s, you curl the legs and you tap the toes like I am. One foot crosses over the other. Level 2s, straight legs up, straight legs out. Rolling the legs and tucking it into the chest just makes it a little bit easier to actually lift the bum and lower back off the ground. Those of you who have never worked your lower abs or maybe have had a C-section, that area generally tends to be a little bit weaker for sure. And it's generally a smaller sort of ab muscles just below that belly button. So take it at your options. You might try a few on your long legs lifting, or you might start with a bent leg and then take it to the higher. Okay, hands are going to go behind the head. We're going to start to work you through your waistlines, your oblique muscles on the sides. So twisting your body towards the bent leg while the other one shoots out nice and long for me. Again, one breath, one movement, alternating through. You want to feel the opposite shoulder blade coming off the ground. Try to get your elbows to touch to the outside of that knee. And always important to turn your body towards the leg that is bent, not the straight one. Otherwise, if you try it the other way, you tend to feel like you're falling over because you're unbalanced in the torso. So although you're moving quite quickly, it's not that vigorous that your whole body is rocking about. It's quite a controlled movement, as always in all Pilates workouts here. Good. All right, we're going to flip it over. We're going to go into plank and knee forwards. Option is your level 1. You're going to stay on your knees, pull back into a child's pose, and then spring forward with one knee coming up to the elbow and alternating through. Level 2s, you're on your toes. You sort of pull back into like a hovering child's pose or a frog position, and then you spring your body forward, chest coming between those two hands. So the more you come forward, the easier it is to get that knee all the way up towards the arm. Don't stress if it doesn't get there. Sometimes your hips are a bit too tight to do that, or your arms are not quite there yet in the strength to get that knee all the way forward, because it's quite a forward sort of position, putting a bit more weight into the shoulders, which you might not like. So that's why you choose a level 1 option, especially if you've got lower shoulder issues. All right, have a moment, shake out the wrists if you need to. All right, we're coming down on the elbows and we're going to go side to sides with the hips, again working through your waistline. So level 1s, as you can see, I'm on my knees and I'm just dropping my hip side to side, equal it out. Level 2s, you're tucking the toes. So remember, you can go straight into your level 2 options, especially if you've done this video before, you know exactly what's happening, and you can go straight into the level 2. Or feeling a bit tired today or starting out, just stick with your level 1s. This workout is suitable for all levels of fitness, and you can also take longer breaks if you need to as well. Very close to the end, team. Not too many more exercises to go. It's a very quick express abs workout. So stick with it. Don't give up. All right. We're coming back. I think we've only got 2 more exercises to go. Coming into a V-sit. I'm going to start with my level 1 options. So tuck your pelvis under, round your lower back. As you lean back, you're going to lift one leg up. So exhale, lift. Inhale, draw straight through the spine. Alternating through the legs. Okay, my level 2s, we're going to do the same move, but 2 legs are going to come up. Stay balanced. So I see it in class a lot. When people lift the feet, it's very quick and they quickly drop it down. But you want to lift it and hold for at least 1 breath. Lift and then drop to come up. Drop down, lift. So you want to keep that tension a little bit on balancing. It's not your glutes that actually are holding you up. It's actually your deep core work. Make sure your little tailbone is tucked and your lower back is a little bit rounded, like you're placing it on an invisible little ball behind you to keep it safe. All right, last move's coming up. This again works your waistline. You're coming down onto the elbows. Level 1, you're going to have your legs slightly bent like I am at the start, and then we're just going to shift the legs side to side. Keeping your chest up, shoulders pulled down. Level 2s, I'm going to go straight legs like I'm drawing a rainbow at the end of my toes. Now, a lot of times people ask if your toes should be pointed or flexed. Either way generally is fine as long as you're doing one or the other because it activates the whole legs. I generally tend to point unless I've got calf issues. Thighs are squeezing together so my inner thighs start to engage. And again, one breath, one movement. Keeping your torso relatively still, but your hips will move side to side. Rolling onto the edges of the legs. Good job, team. We're done with the ab portion. Just hug your knees in for a little quick stretch just to release some lower back. Give your knees a little bit of rock side to side. Very quick stretch. Feel free to do a little bit more if you need to. Alright, as we roll over onto the side and then roll onto your belly. Hands down, lift the chest and chin, pulling out from the belly button. Those of you who are a bit more flexible in your lower back, come up onto the hands and lift your chin upwards, squeezing through the glutes so to protect. Pull back into the child's pose, chest coming down towards the thighs, bum down towards the heels, arm extended all the way out for me. And then a few cat-cows. Deep breath, drop the belly, looking upwards, exhale out, tuck the chin in and round it all the way up into your upper back. One more time, drop the belly, exhale to lift, to curve. And give yourself a clap. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the next one. Bye.